Good afternoon. Welcome back. It is Sunday, February 26, 2023. I got a few birthdays today. They will be cardless, mainly because I've only got maybe one or two of each of these fellas. And just digging through the boxes today with the way I feel is unfortunately not worth my energy today. And I'm sure you understand. Born on this date in 1988, former JGR development driver Brad Coleman. I think he also raced for a few other teams in the Xfinity Series. Born on this date in 1968, Terry Cook, longtime driver in the Truck Series. Born on this date in 1981, former Xfinity Series driver Curtis Davis. I believe he is the son of Johnny Davis, who is current Xfinity Series car owner. Born on this date in 1929, former IndyCar, F1, and NASCAR co-owners, team owners, Carl Haas, no relation to Gene Haas of the Stewart Haas Racing. Carl Haas, of course, was with Paul Newman in Newman Haas Racing in the IndyCar Series, and also with Michael Cranifus with Cranifus Haas in the NASCAR Cup Series. That was the 37 Kmart Little Caesars car that John Andretti and Jeremy Mayfield drove. Also born on this date, 1955, former F1 and IndyCar driver Rupert Keegan. And then I believe this guy was in the World Rally Cross and stuff. I remember the name. Born on this date in 1974, Sebastian Loeb. A couple more here, and we'll do a small set review really quickly as well. On this date, 1961, Marvin Panch won the Daytona 500. 1967, Mario Andretti wins his only NASCAR race, the Daytona 500 as well. Kurt Busch won the Daytona 500 on this date in 2017. And looking through my other dates, Andy Houston won the inaugural truck race in 2000 on this date. No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. That was the, I had that wrong. That's the Homestead race. Sorry, I was reading the race title. So scratch that, because Mike Wallace won the first Daytona truck race. I should have known that. Other than that, not really any major happenings in racing in terms of events on this date. But real quick, this is a real small set from 1995, Maxx. It's called Top 5 of 2005. It's a 5-card set. And in 1995, Maxx was kind of predicting who they thought that the quote-unquote next generation of NASCAR superstars was going to be. And you'll be able to tell that they really... It's difficult to tell, to predict who's going to be the big stars, but they really missed it with this set, in my opinion. You start off with Bobby Labonte. So I'll show you the fronts and backs here. It looks like BP is going to give you a little insight on each driver. Number 2, Ricky Craven. So far, not too bad. They got a Cup champion and a 2-time Cup race winner. And this is where it just goes crashing south. Shane Hall. I think Shane could have done well, but just honestly, a lack of funding really derailed his career, in my opinion. Number 4, Toby Porter. I think he made it to the Truck Series, and that was literally about it. And number 5, David Hutto, who was a star in the Goodies Dash Series. But outside of that, he never achieved much success. So this was an insert set. Like I said, this one, spot on. Of course, by 2005, Bobby was kind of in a downward trajectory, and by 2005, Craven was all but forgotten. The other 3 never really got, I don't want to say a fair shake, because, this was starting to be the time where you had to start bringing a little bit of money to the table back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Not quite as bad as it is today, but it was... I don't want to say Maxx dropped the ball, but they certainly didn't hit a bullseye with that set either. So interesting little set. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry I didn't get the cards out for the birthdays today. I just honestly wasn't feeling it. Hopefully over the next few days this will start subsiding and I'll start feeling a little bit more motivated to do a little bit more digging. But anyway, thanks again for watching. Come back and see us tomorrow. Well, not sure what we're going to rip. We'll rip something, but we'll have something for you to see. So thanks again. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.